Dear Diary, our team synergy grows in today's episode. With the acquisition of Mael to the party, we not only got a beautiful reunion between Gustav and his sister, but we also added an interesting new playstyle to the mix in the form of Mael's unique various stances. And I'm already loving the combinations and the difficulty curve in figuring out just how to best utilize her skill set, but it's all been fun. And so in this episode, our journey continues, but where do we go from here? And who was following us as we entered the flying waters? That is what I'm hoping to find out in today's episode. Thank you to everyone that continues to support this series. I truly am having an incredible time with the story, and I'm so glad you've decided to join me along on this journey. Without further ado, go ahead and sit back, relax, grab some snacks, and let's do this. All right. Here we go. Back in the, I think this is still the flying waters, right? We just defeated the merchant here, Noko. And because of that, we got access to a pretty interesting new Pictos. But we bought a few of these, and then we bought a few of the color of Luminas. So I feel like this is probably good. Now, one thing I wanted to check out, and I'm loving this area. It's going to be really hard to top this area for me, but I feel like I said that about the last kind of opening area, but it's so cool. This whole area is incredible. And I feel like Lune is just one of my favorite characters. Okay, so continuing off where we ended last episode, our journey takes us, I guess, back outside. But there was something I wanted to check out. Was it attributes? So for learned skills, Gustav has one. I think we're waiting for this one. For Lune, we want to get Mayhem, which I feel like could be really good. There was something else. There was an ability, or is an item that allowed you to. Is it the? Yeah, it's the Chroma Catalyst. Can be used at camp to upgrade weapons level 3. Okay, so we have to be at a camp to use it. I haven't used it yet, so I want to see kind of how that whole thing works. But let me just take a final look here. We actually didn't check behind the house. All right, I feel like that really is about it. And I'm pretty sure we went this way. Or at least I think we did. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this takes us back. This is kind of actually the main path that we took to get to this house. I just want to make sure we're going the right way. So yeah, this is where we saw this giant structure, and now we're headed this way.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
Perfect.
Wait, so Mael took these out? I feel like Mael is like a prodigy of some kind. She's like super young, but she definitely seems like she's highly skilled for her age.
Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
Holy moly, look at that. All right, so you got a couple of these things. I'm trying to decide, do we want to fight? Do we wish to fight? Possibly. Are they guarding anything? Oh, wow. These look different than the ones we fought before. These are like bigger ones. Nope, 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 nope. I feel like we probably should fight. I do need to get used to playing as Mayel. Also, that kind of woke up all of them. If I were to hit one... Nope. I can't seem to get the drop on him. There we go. All right, can we defeat whatever this thing is? I wonder if... I'm actually curious in this game if there's any sort of like scan ability, you know, that will allow us to get some insight into like weaknesses and things. So right now it feels like we're just guessing. All right. So because this is a floating enemy, I feel like we should just take it out. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Just get right to business. Takes care of that. So Mayel is one that I'm still getting used to, kind of how she plays, but I feel like offensive switch seems to be a good kind of starting point. We also have degagement, low fire damage, and then we have swift stride, low physical damage, 1 hit, switches to virtual stance if target is burning. Okay. So definitely going to take a bit of practice. Oh, I thought this was dead. All right, we're just going to... I guess we will just switch to this one. All right, and then I think it's weak to lightning. Yeah, there we go. So Powerless is a debuff that reduces the character's damage by 20%. All right, getting used to dodging enemies that are coming at you is definitely going to take some work. And then now that she's in offensive, I guess we'll just end it, right? Oh wow. Perse is kind of cool. Oh, and we got a new weapon. Brularum. Oh, but it's got a fire element too. Oh wow, we immediately got into another fight. That's a pretty easy start. Low lightning damage and applies 1 mark.
Take him down.
It is a weakness. So because... Are they burning at all? This one's burning. So we could use Swift Stride to switch her to Virtuos if target is burning. So now she should be in Virtual Stance, right? I guess we'll just end this one.
I'm ready.
There we go. There we go. I had a feeling there was 2 coming.
Take cover.
Oh, we got 1. There's no way you're still alive. Really? That's bananas. There we go. All right, and then probably overkill, but Totally worth it. All right, so we got a new weapon for Mael. Brularum. So the one we have now doesn't have any sort of element. This one has fire. Oh, and it has perks too. Critical hits apply burn at level 4. Base attack applies 2 burn. That could be really nice. All right. Does anyone else have? I feel like we still haven't gotten any. Oh, we did get a weapon for her. Yeah. And it's been a while since we got a weapon for Gustav. That's pretty cool. So it's just like a random drop. All right. Any other? All right. We're still getting used to so many of this game. I mean, it really does have, or at least to me, it feels like it has a very steep learning curve. It feels like there's a lot to it and a lot that you can, a lot that you have to learn. And I think like some of you have mentioned like what's, you know, like the traits are, the abilities, whatever they're called, like the agility and luck, like the scaling stuff. I'm still kind of learning about how that works. I might need to look up like a guide or something just to better understand it. I know that it's heavy in games like Elden Ring, and which I still never played. I played like the first entry. I played like the opening area of Elden Ring, but never really got farther than that. And then we'll just end that one. Do we have anything we can do? Just marking shot? Oh, we can't even do that. All right, so wait, so is this, so in offensive stance it would apply 2 more burn. Target becomes weak to fire for 2 turns. Degagement probably could be a good thing to do. So if it's weak to fire, can we do immolation? That's pretty good. Can we parry? Oh, too soon for the second one. All right. Getting pretty good at the combat, I think, or at least balancing between these 3 characters. All right, so there were 2 areas that I think we could go. Over here seems like there might be something.
Well, that will help.
I guess we'll check up what's up here. That's pretty cool.
Well,
augment and aim. 50% increase free aim damage. Wow. I feel like we use that for Gustav a lot. S.A.S shell. I guess we'll take that one off. Put this one on. Apply shell when falling below 50%. 20% chance to burn on free aim shot, which could help. I feel like this could help with proccing Mael's stances if we can get an early burn. Gain powerful for 1 turn on base attack. Yeah, I think we'll take that one. So empowering attack requires 10. I wonder if I were to take this off, does that allow me to put a different Lumina on? So we have critical burn, So we had, these are the two that we actually have. I'm still trying to figure out how this whole thing works. Now we have critical burn, which we don't have. So this is where, oh, this is where the 8 is coming from. And then marking shots. So marking shots, 20% chance to apply mark on free aim. Yeah, I think that's really nice. Okay, so let's just add, we could add S.A.S shell. I guess we'll just add this back. That's pretty nice though. Augmented aim. Can we add anything for her? Gaining 1 AP on perfect dodge. I guess we'll add S.A.S shell to her. We don't have a lot of Pictos options, so we're just kind of going with whatever. Oh, rip. Oh, thank goodness there's no fall damage. Was there anything else up there? Or I guess that was it, right? Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness we saw that. We talked to this in Diminuer. What's this Nevron doing? Examine? Doesn't seem threatening. It's clinging to a metal chain. Doesn't it usually carry a mine with it? What if we were to give it one? So we could attack it. I feel like that would be totally unnecessary. So maybe we can go down here, see if we can find one. Wow, this area goes deep. Can't go down there. There's got to be something here, right? There's a whole area down there. I wonder if that's just a backdrop or if it's actually, you know, an area for us to explore. Let's go back up and see. Oh, can we can jump, right? There we go. Oh, over here maybe.
This will be useful.
Intact mine. There we go. That was easier than I thought. I had a feeling we were going to have to battle through a bunch of enemies. Hold this.
It said something.
A new weapon, Diminuer, an electric element. For Lady Lune. Lighting skills cost 1 less AP. This could be really good for, what is it, Downfall? Which currently costs 5. Being able to access that quicker would be so nice. Oh, that looks so sick. I love that's her weapon. I don't even know what you call this sort of thing, but it's pretty neat. All the weapons in this game so far look fantastic. Well, that was a fun little side quest thing. I love that we're not done with this area too. I was going to be so sad if it was just the house and that was it. All right, so we finished that. Was there anything over here? Yeah, it looked like there was something over this way. We fought enemies over there. That's where we came from. I just want to make sure that trying to figure out what the right way is we're supposed to go, and then make sure to go the other ways. So this feels like okay, I think that's where we found the mine, right? So hopefully I didn't miss anything. Can we shoot those?
It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
Whoa. But I can attack it. Can I take what it's forging? I mean, you could. I guess we're fighting. I would like to see what it's hiding. Oh, and it has shields. Wonderful. Oh, interesting. We started with Mael. I almost want to wait. So maybe we'll go... Maybe we'll go with something basic. Switch her to offensive so we can get the shots for him. Wait, can we not hit that? So we know we can get that one. Can I not hit this one? That's strange. That is strange. Low lightning damage applies 1 mark. Maybe we'll hold off. Yeah, maybe we'll hold off so we can try to get... maybe overcharge. I think we want to at least get... I feel like we want to at least get this one out. That's not going to do anything.
Ready to evade.
Well, here we go. There we go. Lune, the queen of counters. Holy. What was that? So we could go with Spark. Switch to virtual stance if target is burning. And then we could try to get Pierce for medium physical damage. Maybe we'll try that. I want to get better at playing off these abilities with her stances. So if we use Swift Stride, we can switch her to Virtuos, and then we can go with Pierce. When in virtual stance, it'll cost 2 AP instead of 5. Yeah, let's try that. Gustav was stunned. Oh. Well, that's no good. So if we have fire, then Thunderfall will do increased damage. See if I can just dodge this. There we go.
Let's spill some ink.
So now that she has that... Oh, she's in stanceless now. I wonder why... Oh, the target wasn't burning. Oh boy, there's so much to this. Like you really have to think, which is kind of fun sometimes. Oh, the target is burning now, so we could try it again. Okay, so now she's in Virtuos. I want to try his recovery ability. I know we could obviously go for more damage. But he gets 2 turns, so...
Second win.
And she now has a fire stain, but now we don't have enough. So I could just attack. And now we can do pair save for a cost of 2. Which might actually finish it. Oh, we got a new weapon. Cruleram. That was actually really fun. That was a fun fight. It's nice to fight enemies, or at least to feel like we're starting. Oh, wow, it has a frost element. Scales with defense and luck, I guess. Still trying to figure out how scaling works. I feel like no matter how much someone explains it to me, I'm not going to really get it. I think I just need to, like, I don't know.
We can use that.
Chroma Catalyst. Wait, did we get another? No. Okay. I thought we got another Pictos. That was cool. That was a fun fight. But what I was saying is it's nice to feel like you're fighting enemies that have a bit more, just a bit tankier. Expedition 68. So we could rest, we could fast travel. Do we have any skills to learn? So he has 2. She has 4, so she does have Empower or Mayhem now. We could try to go for. Deals very high single target lightning damage. 6 hits, but it costs 7. Holy moly. Yeah, it's going to be a while before. Even if we were to buy that, I feel like that would be... It would be something we would use so infrequently. It's like Wildfire deals medium fire damage to all enemies. I feel like this could be really useful. Specifically right now, and applies 3 burn. That could be really good. Fire Rage and Hell. Also, Fire Rage deals increasingly high fire damage to all enemies. Deals very high fire damage. That applies 5 burn per hit to all enemies. 2 hits. Wow. Deals self damage if failed. Wow. High risk. And this is all, I guess, earth stuff. And then some water stuff, ice stuff. Okay. I really want Mayhem, but I just saw Wildfire too, and I feel like, we should get that too. Gustav, we're kind of waiting on. I don't know why he doesn't have access to a lot of skills like everyone else. Seems like everyone has, like, we could even just look at these skills. We can't even look at his extra stuff outside of Strike Storm deals very high single target damage, 6 hits, and then Shatter deals high lightning damage to all enemies. I feel like we'll probably go for this next. I feel like Guard Up. Yeah, Male is definitely coming across as like a defensive character. She can apply debuffs to enemies, which is very, very useful. I love having a character like that in the party. Like, applies defenseless to all enemies for 3 turns. And then Guard Up is really nice too. I don't know which one we're going to go for. I guess we'll just hold off for a minute, see what the combat's looking like. In terms of points, we have 3 points for each. Oh, she has 6. So I feel like maybe defense might be really where we want to go for Mael. Keeping her alive seems to be very important. And I don't know, should we go with might? Maybe having her speed up as well. But her might is only at 2. Whereas like it feels like Gustav definitely is, you know, very much into... It doesn't feel like he needs to necessarily attack first in a lot of scenarios. I mean, agility could be nice. He has very high agility to start. MAL or Lune. I'm not really sure what Lune's... I mean, she has very high health. Her speed seems to be pretty important too. She actually has very high defense. Funny enough. Yeah, I'll still need to figure out how to use, like, what skills or what attributes are best for each character. Right now, we're just kind of guessing. I feel like Gustav definitely feels more of like a physical attack character. So upgrading his might feels like an obvious choice. With like maybe defense, you know, and obviously vitality's always good for... It seems like vitality would be good for anyone. Staggering attack, 50% increased break damage on base attack. All right, maybe we'll give that to Mael. What does marking shots do? 20% chance to apply mark on free aim. Maybe we'll give her this one. And so she still has marking shots, which is very nice. All right, let's finish exploring this area. Man, they really do just come out of nowhere, these enemies. All right, we already went this way. Feels like it's very easy to get turned around, too. Okay, yeah, so that's where we came from. Got to get past the enemy.
We can use that.
I guess we're fighting. All right, so another big guy. So maybe we'll go with low fire damage applies defenseless. Or we could go with low fire damage, target becomes weak to fire for 2 turns. I messed that one up. So low ice damage applies powerful. Maybe we'll do that. Everyone gets a bit of an attack boost. I think we'll just go with a basic attack. Oh man. Slightly early on both. This is going so well. So everything is one hit. All right, we definitely do need to get rid of this one.
Danger!
Oh, I forgot it's the jump one. So we can do, since the target's burning, we could do this one. To switch her to Virtuos. All right. She has a fire stain, so we could go Thunderfall.
Lightning, strike!
Massive damage. Massive damage. And 2 Chroma Catalysts for that one.
Nice.
Rewarding mark. Plus 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. Once per turn. Plus 2 damage. Wait. So we have staggering S.A.S shell. So plus 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. That could be really nice. I think we'll give it to Mayel for now. I feel like it could also obviously go to, I guess it depends on who we're trying to give the AP to. Maybe Gustav. I mean, I think anyone could benefit from that.
This will be useful.
All right. So we'll just go with the basics.
My sword is death.
So they don't have any sort of weak points. Honestly, I feel like we should probably get rid of... I wonder if I went with high lightning damage based on amount of charges.
This is weak.
A storm is coming.
I've never really used overcharge unless it's charged up, you know.
Thunder, crash!
Get ready.
Beautiful.
Get ready.
Beautiful. Yeah, I'm always so quick on the second one. So she's in offensive now. I mean, we could go Spark. I feel like we could just end this one. Here we go. Try to get rid of the bigger guy.
Romance flowing. Thunder. Let's start.
I cannot believe that. Cannot believe that didn't end that one. Yeah, dodging really is so much easier.
Brace yourself.
I'm not giving up.
It's so much easier. We need more attack options for Gustav. I mean, really his only thing is Lumiere Assault. And that's really about it. I mean, Marking Shot, I suppose.
A storm is coming.
But it would be nice to get him to have some other abilities.
Lightning. Strike.
Beautiful. All right. And for our troubles, another color of Lumina. I still haven't figured out how to use those yet. But we went up there. I think our journey's taking us this way. Let me just double check. There's a lot of diverging paths and a lot of hidden areas that I feel like you could easily miss. And I know I probably have missed a few. But we do try our best to... We just, you know, we try our best not to miss anything. Or miss as little as possible. I also love the sense of discovering a little secret. I think that's about all she wrote. What's over here? You see, like this, we could have easily missed this. Seems like that's the way we're supposed to go. What is this? Holy moly. That's a whole underground area. Let's hope this is worth it.
An advantage.
Another color of Lumina. I think we definitely should fight the guy down here. Oh, what are these? Oh, it's for the... Oh. There's another one. I thought there was only 3. Maybe that was just the first one. I feel like it's got to be around this corner. Oh no, it's unlocked. Okay.
Nice.
Revive tent shard. +1 revive. This would be tough to fight 3 of these things. Would it be all 3? It is, in fact, all 3.
Okay.
That is wildly unfortunate. And Mael is almost dead. We got to get rid of one sooner than later. I think we should just target one. And then... Do we have any items? Heals the target for 30%. Yeah, Yeah, I think that's probably the best. From fire, medium ice damage, 3 hits. Heals self by 20% health if target burns. So if they're already burning, can I just... That just gives augmented aim. I don't know if I have the burning mark anymore. So now we can't do from fire. I guess we could do marking shot. That is their weakness. I do want to do Iceland. Well, yeah, it's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
Get ready.
That's 2 stunned. This is going so well. Yeah, they're both gonna be stunned for a minute.
Chroma's flowing.
It's not good. I can't seem to dodge that second one. I gotta start using those energy tents. So maybe we'll try to do... Well, the target isn't burning, so we wouldn't switch to Virtuos. We'd have to do like low fire or degagement. Well... We really need to get rid of one of these. All right, we are back in this thing. Now they're weak to lightning. I don't think even if we use Thunderfall, we would get rid of one of them. We need a fire stain. What we really need to do is master the parry.
Take cover.
There we go. Beautiful stuff, team. So I guess we'll do... This is actually really good practice for... just how to synergize better. And we're getting close to overcharge, so How do we get overcharge stacks? Is it just from attacking? Alright, so he's burning now. So we could go Lumiere charge. I think we're going to wait for overcharge. We have one stain for fire. Medium lightning damage to random enemies. Oh, I didn't even realize that. Consumes fire stain to increase damage. I guess we'll try it.
Strike!
Gustav, don't die!
There we go. The jump attack is really working out for us. So is this... So this target's burning. So that Virtuos is really going to help us. I guess we can use overcharge now.
For those who come up.
Beautiful damage. I guess we can just end it. That was a really fun fight. Yeah, I enjoyed that. I did not think we were going to live through it for a second there. It was looking a little dicey. I mean, we had to fight 3 of them. All right, so that kind of takes care of this area. The beauties of exploring. All right, so I think this was the way we were being guided. Oh, what is this?
Expedition 68, Elodie. It's a miracle any of us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The Paintress sent a storm to overcome us. But it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm. And it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
Expedition 68. Man. Holy moly, this one's got an axe in its head. What a way to go out.
So many. I don't like this.
This seems like a boss fight is coming. I really hope we can heal up. Is there a way to heal? Oh yeah, I forgot. The Chrome Elixir. I totally forgot about that. Yeah, this is definitely a boss fight.
Yeah. This one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
Avoid them? How? I wonder if we could beat it though. Like, I know there's some enemies you come across that you simply cannot beat. We fought one earlier. We weren't even close to We weren't even close to a match for it. I don't even remember where it was. I think it was in that first big open area that we got to explore. Oh, look at this. Okay, so there is an expedition flag over there. So this is another. Okay, let's go to this expedition flag before we make a terrible mistake. So, okay. Let me see if there's actually any abilities that we can get right now. So Gustav has 3. We are currently playing the waiting game. Lune has 5. Consume all stains to deal high elemental damage to the target. She also has Wildfire. I feel like Wildfire would be a better pick because it applies burn to everyone, which would really help with Mael entering Virtuos, which seems to be the goal always. This one, Rebirth. Revive an ally with 30 to 70% health and 2 additional AP. That's nice. That is nice. Let's try it, because I feel like Mayhem would be really good, but I feel like this would be more useful right now. And we're 1 away from getting Mayhem anyway. So, deal low earth damage to enemies, which gives us an earth stain. It's our only access to an earth stain. But I feel like we're not really using that right now. A lot of it's fire and a lot of it's thunder. So I think we'll kind of go with that for now. Mael has 3. Apply shell, reducing damage taken to up to 3 allies. I feel like guard up is always going to be, would always be a really good kind of starting thing for us to do. Rain of Fire deals medium single target fire damage. That would also be pretty nice. That would also be pretty nice. And in defensive stance, we actually don't have. Do we have anything that gives us? This gives us offensive stance, or switches to Virtuos. Yeah, how do we? I don't even know how we get defensive stance. But guard up is kind of where we've had our eye on. Guard down would also be really nice. Mezzo Forte reapplies current stance and gives 2 to 4 AP. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's crazy good. Reapplies current stance. Wait, so if I was in virtual stance, I could reapply. Fluent Fury deals high single target physical damage, 3 hits, but it costs 6 to use. Let's go with guard up. I feel like, if, you know, for survivability. And we're waiting on this one for Gustav. And we're waiting on this. Okay. So we're good there. I do want to fast travel. Well, is it Noko's hut? Coral Cave? So like fast travel point? Is it Coral Cave? I don't remember where this actually is. Is this back in the beginning section? Oh, wow. No. Yeah, this is way... Well, it's not like very far, but... So we can only fast travel within the realm that we're in. Okay. I was going to go back to the very early area that there was a boss that we kind of, there was a boss that we skipped. Or it wasn't a boss, it was just it looked like an enemy we kind of passed over. Okay, so this is where we came from. They said we could go this way. I don't know if this is where we're supposed to go. That one is massive, though. Oh, no. Oh, no, not another one. Let's do it. Time to take on a mime. It seems like this is going to be a... It's going to be a never-ending thing. So we need to break this enemy. Which I don't remember how. All right, let's try guard up. Shell is a buff that reduces by 20% the damage received by the character. Beautiful. I don't remember. Do we just attack this enemy relentlessly?
Let me flow.
But we do know it's weak to fire. Risky medium fire damage to all enemies, one hit. Wait, why is it risky? Let's just start. Yeah, let's just apply burn.
Feel the burn.
Get the burn damage going. So we're in offensive. We can go with Spark. Or we can go with Swift Stride, switches to Virtuos if the target is burning. I guess we'll just attack. We'll save it. Oh, so that's how we enter defensive stance. So I think, you know... Oh, S.A.S shell. Unfortunate. So we do have Pierce, which I want to save for when we actually do break this enemy. So the target's burning for 6 turns, so we should be good for when Swift Stride happens. Maybe we'll go with that. We're just gonna keep attacking.
Ready to evade.
Yeah. Wow, he got 4 hits. Silence. Silence is a status effect that prevents the character from using skills. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's try Spark. Now, if we get Lumiere Assault, would that give us... Okay, that is really nice, yeah. Getting a little dodgy here. I don't know if I'm actually supposed to do big damage. Let's apply... We'll apply guard up once more.
Shields up.
Careful, Maya.
A storm is coming.
I feel like I would be wasting it. This is only my second time fighting a mime, and so still trying to figure out how we break this character, but is it weak to electric?
Thunder! Finesse and grace.
All right, I guess we'll do it. I want to save my overcharge.
Turn up!
Ice.
All right, maybe we'll try per se. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be breaking him. What wasn't there? Okay, so this one overcharge can break, so we need specific abilities that can break. So I guess I have to use it.
Let us stay.
So now he's broken, and now we can do. Now we can do like big damage. I want to save for Thunderfall, but I don't know if we're even going to be able to get to it. Mime is no longer stunned. Are you kidding me? We're not going to have enough time to switch to. So this is where the other one that would refresh our stance would have been really good. But we can still do per se. I guess we'll just go back to Lumiere's Soul to try to get the overcharge buff back up. And then she can go... Oh, we can do... Well, actually... I'm trying to think which would be better. I guess we'll just go with Thunderfall. Yeah, that was huge damage. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate.
I'm better.
Well, we need to get the burn back up.
Let us stay.
Yeah, I think we just need to get our abilities back. Medium ice damage, 3 hits. Maybe we'll try it. I haven't used From Fire yet.
On me.
You know what the issue is too? I struggle a lot with deciding whether or not to parry or dodge. Like parry has the most effect, like the most benefit if you get it right, but the window is just so, it's so specific. Well, let's hope this ends it. Thank goodness. Oh, we got a new hairstyle. So yeah, it didn't work out too well. I wonder what the hairstyle would look like. Oh. I mean, I love the OG look for sure. That's not bad. Not bad. Oh yeah, that's great. That's solid.
An advantage.
And a color of Lumina. I'm assuming those are very important because of what we've had to do to secure them. Like we've had to fight some pretty rough enemies just to acquire those. All right, so this is where we had this seems to be the way to go for sure. Yeah, this seems to be the way to go, but I want to go this way because I feel like there might be something. I think there was a boss here. Yeah, it was one of these things. They said avoid them at all costs. Is there anything even over here? I at least want to try. Oh, you can't even...
Spill some ink.
Borgin. I feel like we might have made a mistake. I feel like we might have made a mistake doing this. But if we can beat one, that would be pretty great.
Let us stay.
Oh, that's pretty good damage. So it's definitely weak to lightning.
Thunder.
Wait, what? It ate Gustav. Are you serious? Is there a way to get it to regurgitate our beloved Gustav? So it's 5 burn. We need a low AP ability that provides 1 ice stain. So the only thing that we have right now is Ice Lance, which is not cheap to use. But if the target's marked, applies 2 more burns, which, you know, definitely would have been nice.
Danger! I'll do it.
Exhausted is a status effect that prevents the character from gaining AP from any source.
And yard.
Is there anything that can get rid of that? Minus 50% damage taken. how long are we going to be without Gustav? Is it for the entirety of this battle?
Lune, watch out!
Performs a 4-hit combo. At least we dodged most of them. I think we just need to gain... Yeah, we just need to gain AP. The music is incredible, though. So I think maybe just keep stacking burns. We probably could go Thunderfall now. Yeah, we do have a Fire Stain. Beautiful.
Ready to evade.
Beautiful.
Danger. Take cover.
Okay.
Take cover.
Unfortunately, Mayo keeps getting hit with the miasma. So the target... Wait, is the target still burning? He got rid of all of his burns so fast. Let's go with Degagement and then we'll... Which should make him weak to burns.
Feel the burn.
Holy moly, we dodged a lot of those. Oh my gosh. That was insane. All right, so the target's burning, switches to virtual stance. Okay. It's just, it feels like the combo is for Mael switching from Swift Stride to Per Se. We are always trying to get to that beautiful combo. Now for this one, I think I am going to heal.
We've got work to do. Take cover.
Okay.
Yes, give it that beautiful AP, baby. Look at that damage. Look at that damage. So we're going to go for Thunderfall again, but for now we're just going to... Five-hit combo. We're getting pretty good at that. So we're going to go back to Spark. Applies 3 burn. Or Degagement. Degagement costs 2. This applies 3 burn. This... Yeah, let's go with Degagement. And then Thunderfall. And then we'll end it with Pierce. Hopefully end it. Unfortunately, we didn't end it. No, because I didn't do Virtuos. No way. That's really bad. I think Lune can end it, but it's going to be really tough.
I'm ready. Ready to evade.
Lune is, in fact, the absolute GOAT. We need to get to Thunderfall. I feel like even without the increased damage, I feel like we could still... Low lightning 3 hits with electrify. I feel like we just need Thunderfall. And that should end it. Oh boy. This is like stressful.
Lightning.
Come on, Lune. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Holy moly, that was intense. I really feel like I messed up at that second to last damage phase because I cast Spark to get the fire burn, but I meant to use Swift Stride and then go into Perse, and I got a little too carried away and went straight for Perse, which is why it didn't kill him. But we got a new weapon. 25% increased counterattack damage. That's not bad. That's not bad. And an augmented counter. Is there anything over here? It was just the fight? My goodness, that was insane. What weapon is that for? Oh, so this is for Gustav. Ironically enough, this isn't even as strong as the weapon we just got. The Krularam. And it doesn't have an element. I mean, I guess if the element is what, just physical? But I mean, I guess Vitality C, Defense D. I guess it depends on what you're trying to build, but I do wish that I got another weapon for Mayel. Oh, that's a bummer. I mean, we got a pretty good counter. I guess it would make sense to give it to 25% increased counterattack damage. I mean, I guess anyone. This could go well with anyone. Yeah, I guess anyone could take advantage of that. What does Dodger do? Gain 1 AP on perfect dodge once per turn. Does anyone else have Dodger? She does. She does. Okay. I just realized actually that I'm really good at countering for some reason with Lune. Don't know why. I think I'm going to give her the augmented counter. Yeah. And then we'll give Gustav, we'll give him back his 20% chance to apply Mark. He already has that one. I guess we'll just give him back empowering attack. Marking shots. Does she have marking shots? She has staggering attack. Three, 6, 7. So she has marking shots. She has dodger. She has burning shots. 20% chance to burn on free aim. Plus 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target. 20% chance to apply mark. So does she have marking shots? She has rewarding and marking. And burning. Okay, yeah, that's kind of like the ideal. He has burning. He has marking. Yeah, maybe he should have rewarding too. I mean, getting that plus 1 AP on perfect dodge is really nice though. I mean, it's really nice. But I think as we get more, Lumina, it'll be, we'll have chances to have a bit more variety. 50% increased break damage on base attack. And then 20% chance to burn. I feel like everyone should have burn, or at least a chance to burn. The flesh of a Nevron still... Wait, so we got the skin of that enemy? Holy moly. I'm still impressed that we beat that thing. It was a fun little boss battle. Did we level up at all? So he still has 3. We're still waiting for deal high single target physical damage, 3 hits if in virtual stance, stay in virtual. I think we were trying to go for Mezzo Forte, reapplies current stance and gives 2 to 4 AP. All right. Well, you know, it's that was tough stuff. Maybe we would want her to do more damage. I feel like might is always good. But I mean, she does have other stances which give her more. Maybe more vitality would be nice. A touch of luck. And maybe more defense. Gustav has terrible defense. She has really good defense. But his attack power is the highest of anyone. Her speed is the highest, which makes sense. I feel like improving her agility is vitality and defense will probably be our kind of big focuses, because it's about, I feel like it's a big thing about switching her into the proper stances, and then that's what will give us the stuff. As far as Gustav, it's a lot of, I mean, obviously vitality's always going to be nice. His defense is some of the weakest. He has terrible reduction of incoming damage. Luck would also be really nice. It's fun because I feel like as we're going through this, I am learning a little bit more about what we really want to kind of be focusing on with each character. I mean, her attack power is pretty decent. She's got the highest health of anyone, but she's also kind of more or less like our healer. And so it is really important for her to, you know, stay alive. So I feel like maybe her defense could probably use a... I did want to get critical rate to 20%. And then maybe... Right. So now this massive area in this underwater sort of utopia, if you will.
This building has a certain melancholy beauty. A lone outpost of humanity nestled amidst the corals. A sailor lost at sea.
Our resident cynic is now a poet.
Wouldn't expect a Cartesian engineer to understand beauty.
There we go. Well, we just defeated that, whatever that thing was. So I'm feeling pretty good about our chances here. Low fire damage. Probably want to get rid of the bigger guy first.
Aroma is flowing.
All right. Maybe electrify. Man, I just completely...
Careful, my elf.
I completely blundered that one. So this one... Beautiful. Maybe we'll... I mean, I know Iceland's probably isn't the play, but... I also don't think anything we use right now is going to kill it. Medium fire damage. I mean, maybe. I've actually never tried this one. Wow, just a hair too fast. All right.
Great.
Versatile speed. After free aim shot, base attack damage is increased by 50%. Anything over here? Are we supposed to go this way? I feel like that would be really good for Mayel. Base attack applies 1 defensiveness for 1 turn. 50% increased break damage on base attack. And rewarding mark, which costs 5 Lumina to use. Staggering attack costs 1. So maybe we'll give her... What was it called? I don't even see it. That's strange. It was a Pictos, right? %25 chance. Yeah, it was versatile. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is after free aim, though. Base attack damage increased by 50%. So I wonder, so you'd have to do a free aim first, which actually might actually work better for Gustav. We do a lot of free aims with him. Just to kind of get the ball rolling. All right. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. I just want to scan the area first before we fight anyone else.
We can use that.
Oh my gosh, it doesn't give up. It doesn't give up. Can we go over here? No. Oh, what's up here? Man, this area is stunning, though. In this sort of trippy Inception type of way, you know? What was that? Oh, a grapple point. Okay. Feels like there's a lot to uncover here. Feels like there's a lot in this area. I do love a good guard up. Pretty much any, it reminds me of Final Fantasy. We'd always hit him with Shelga before we really get going. And then maybe we'll, actually no, we'll do the free aim. I just want to get rid of the smaller one first. I mean, marking shot could be good.
Take him down.
Pretty good damage. Beautiful.
Get ready.
We do love a good dodge. So maybe... So maybe we'll mark it. And then have Lune apply 2 more burn.
Feel the burn. On guard.
Because it's burned. Virtual Stride, which I guess is irrelevant. Well, actually no. Because we don't have enough AP for anything else. Oh, wow. And the burn damage took care of the rest. What is this? Oh, that's cool. They got all these little stories. Le Grand Café des Lumières ouvre ses portes. Exposition. L'Expedition. That's really cool. Look at the detail. You could almost read these articles if you were close enough. I mean, it's all in French, but still. That's so cool. Look at the, oh, the Nevrons and wow. Listen, we said that we were going to take a moment to really appreciate the finer details in this game, and I mean, they're plentiful. So there was nothing here. Just the boss or the enemy. All right, let's go over here because I don't know if this is the way we're supposed to go. I'm like, please don't tell me we're fighting that thing again. I mean, I don't want to say that the first time was beginner's luck, but I don't want to find out. Where did that put us? The heck is this? A boss fight, perhaps? Okay, so it can be stunned, so it might not be like a super threatening boss, but it looks very threatening.
Well, that will help.
Energizing break, plus 3 AP on breaking a target. Now, I don't know anyone else that has a break ability outside of Gustav. 50% increased free aim damage. Plus 20% chance. Plus 20% chance to burn on free aim shot. Maybe we could take that one and put energizing break. Plus 3 AP on breaking a target. And then could get rid of marking shots. Energizing break and oh, we had augmented aim. It's weird that we can't put it on though. Oh, so you have to deactivate the Lumina. I thought it would, I don't know why I thought it would swap it out if you were trying to swap it for one of equal value. So this is marking shots, 20% chance to apply mark on free aim shot. 50% free aim damage. I don't know. It almost feels like mark might be better, but all right, well, let's earn the reward that was behind this boss. If it even is a boss. I feel like if it was a boss, you wouldn't be able to break it. But it seems like a boss to me. Chromatic Troubadour. Of course it would go after Mayel.
Well, thanks.
Brace yourself.
Man, that's tough. That's tough. I can't believe we dodged that. We do have two more revive 10s.
Take cover.
I feel like once we get used to its attacks, I feel like
I'm better. Let's spill some ink.
it's like dodging those 3 attacks. That's the tough thing.
Let's push forward.
So we got the burn, but I don't even know if healing is really worth it. I mean, I think we just need to play it out.
Thunder.
Find its weakness. Find its weakness. Dodge its attacks.
I can do it.
So it's marked, so we could get increased damage, but it cost 5. I guess we don't really... It's good damage, though.
Okay.
Is there any other way we can apply mark? Maybe we should heal. I feel like we should heal someone. I mean, we're all almost dead.
Ready to evade.
I can't believe we got hit by that.
Take him down.
I mean, if we're able to just to keep applying. That's 1600. That's super solid. And then maybe just have her keep healing. It would be pretty bad if she died, though. We definitely need her to stay alive. We got it.
Mael, look out!
That's really bad. That's really bad. If we can get her to live through this next one, we can go Swift Stride. Well, actually, no, because it's not even burning. I mean, I would have to... Okay, so now it is burning. Oh, actually, because it's burning and it's actually marked. I mean... Yeah, let's just do it. I was gonna wait and then try to go Virtuos, but there's no guarantee that we would even live through that. I don't know. We could go recovery, recover 50% health. I mean, someone needs to live through this. We're too close to the end, but I also am like, do we just go for it? I mean, if we don't kill it now, it might be bad.
A storm.
I missed that last one. I didn't see it. All right, we're gonna go for it. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. That was so risky. We got the Troubadour. Oh, man. Listen, we high risk, high reward for that one. That was pretty gutsy. Actually, let's heal. And then we got Lune a new ability, so it was worth it to get into that fight. This one, free aim shots deal damage to an additional random target. Defense B scaling. So scaling, does that just mean that because it's a B, so a C would give us +1, a B would give us +2, and then so on and so forth? Like it almost, like it just provides additional stats to the selective, to the selective skill, whatever the skill is, or the stat, I guess I should say. Man, what a cool area though. I mean, I love like all these little random boss fights that you can get into. And they're pretty hidden too. I mean, you really would have to go look for this thing. And we almost missed it. I just felt my controller vibrating. I was like, what is happening? It's like something. Otherwise, I might have not even known to look for it. Okay. Well, we definitely need to get to a save or a rest stop because we have no more elixirs. Good stuff so far, though. Now I just feel like if we were to get into any other fights, it would be quite risky behavior. Was this the right way? Yeah, okay, so this seemed to be the right way. But there was that optional fight and then some other stuff too. I wonder what are those little things down there? The only thing I know to use is the chroma elixirs. But is there another thing? Are there other? Oh, that must be for the tents. Yeah, that must be for the tents. So we're still waiting on. I think we were gonna go with this one. Now we could go with Mayhem now. There's also deals low single target ice damage, 2 hits, gains 4 AP if target is burning. Wow. Low single target ice damage. It only costs 2 to use. It's 2 hits, and we gain 4 AP if the target is burning. All right, I'm so sorry. I gotta go with this one. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Ice Lance slows the target. Immolation is always good. Healing Light is essential. Electrify, Thunderfall. I kind of like both of these, especially down here. I feel like that's really necessary. Wildfire we haven't used that much. Ice Lance we haven't used that much. I know it slows targets, but we've usually been just trying to get to Thunderfall more than anything. So maybe I'll try something else. Maybe we'll try Thermal Transfer. All right, and more stats, more attributes, but I mean, I guess we could. Yeah, I guess we could, right? If we have the attributes to use. So we'll give him 1 might. His defense is so bad. I almost feel like we have to. I feel like him getting higher attack and critical is probably the best bet. Mayel, we could probably up her health for sure. Defense for sure. And maybe a little bit more attack. And then Lune. That feels right. That feels right. Okay. All right. How big is this place, though? I mean, it's pretty massive. Pretty massive. Holy moly. I mean, this is just absolutely insane. Another cutscene.
Watch out!
Oh.
It only attacked when...
It's coming.
Oh boy.
Danger!
Go blue. Wait, how do we dodge that? Well, this is going swimmingly.
Let the ink flow.
So this one, low ice damage, 2 hits, gain 4 AP if the target is burning. Can we burn? I don't know if we actually can. Oh, we can, yes. So would this give us 4 AP? Because that, if so, that's kind of busted. And if we had 2 earth stains, we could play a second turn. I think I messed it up. All right, well, target is burning, so
Storm is coming.
it's marked, so we could go immolation. Oh no, I messed up. What? Okay, so we don't jump, we just dodge. That's interesting. So are these... Definitely don't want those attacking us. Can I attack the flowers? No. We just have to shoot them. Not taking any chances. I guess we'll go electrify.
Thunder.
Oh. So I feel like it would be bad if... I feel like it would be bad if those flowers were able to do anything. I don't want to use... I mean, we could, everybody could use 2, but I guess the question is, what do we want to do? Because we could go... It's not burning anymore, so I feel like we should go with Spark, but... I don't know, we'll just get rid of these flowers. Alright, and then... So it's resistance against ice. I want to get to Thunderfall. We do need a Fire Stain, though.
Feel the fur.
Please, fine.
Yeah, the delay on some of these things is so annoying.
Danger.
There we go.
Henrik.
Really wishing I had that bonus that gives you AP on perfect dodge. I feel like I should always just have that on. All right, let's go Swift Stride. And then we'll have Oh, it's tough. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of these. I can't take the chance. And then we'll have Lune get rid of the other two.
Dad, don't die!
There we go. It's like patience, so much patience. Can I get a burn going? There we go. I was like, please give me a burn. I think we should give her the marking shot too, because it would be really nice to be able to self-proc that for the increased damage here for Pierce. This should end it.
For those who come on.
Beautiful stuff. For those who come after. Shape of Health. Wait, Shape of Health. Polished Chroma Catalyst and a Chroma Catalyst.
Gustav, wait! It seems peaceful. As long as we don't touch the flowers.
Yeah, let's not get too sentimental. It's still a painter's creation.
Putain! Damn, Maya, what was that?
It felt familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill everything that moves.
Look, a red tree. The gestural village must be ahead.
You know what Neverons are capable of.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Can be used at camp to upgrade the healing tent. Oh, we got to get back to a camp sooner than later. So this was the red flower. So what I was saying was it might be good to, what is this? Exposing attack. Base attack applies 1 defensive list for 1 turn. 50% increased damage, break damage on base attack. Oh, we finished this one. So yeah, I was looking at marking shots. 20% chance to apply mark on free aim, which is really nice. And then for Lumina's, maybe going with augmented counter. Critical burn is really nice too. 25% chance, increased critical chance on burning enemies. All right. All right, well, that was definitely quite the battle. Very fun, though. I definitely enjoyed that. I love all the battles. I mean, listen, it may be turn-based, and I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. I kind of grew up on turn-based games, so I'm all for it, but there's something really fun about this combat. The way that you can parry and dodge. Mael's nightmare. Well, what was that?
Still too far.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected. Hey. You okay?
Death out here is not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. I've had a foster child, right? But not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nevrons we were prepared for, but not. And now we've finally found other survivors, and it's... You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gommage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but... The Gommage is equally violent than death. Death is just as final.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah, me too. Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him? You run.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right. There was a time when 30 was young, you know?
Sure.
Was that the guy from, or the entity, the creature from earlier?
Surprised to find you here.
Oh,
I
you just...
hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
Wait, we can upgrade them? Curator offers you his services. Upgrade weapons, upgrade expedition resources, or leave. Wait, how do you... Expedition resources. The curator can increase Lumina points for each character and improve tints for increasing their potency. Adding a Lumina point to a character costs 1 color of Lumina. There is no limit to the amount of Lumina points that a character can have. Improving tints requires special items. Each tint requires a different item. Improving tints increases their effectiveness. Each tint can only be improved twice. So they cap out at 3. So we don't have the upgrades for these things, but we did get this one, the Shape of Health. So I guess we just use it. And we have 20 colors of Lumina. So I don't know how. Maybe we'll cap them each at 15. I guess it depends on what exactly we're trying to add. I mean, I feel like the more Lumina points we have, the more additional abilities we can have, right? All right, so we have 7 left. But everyone has 15 now. We also can upgrade our weapons. The curator can upgrade weapons. The list of available weapons for the current character is shown on the left of the screen. It can be sorted by power, by level, or alphabetically. Weapons are the main source of attack power. Passive effects from weapons can't be learned as lumina and are only active if the weapon is equipped. Weapons also scale their damage from some of your attributes. For example, a weapon that scales with agility means that the more agility the character has, the more damage the weapon will deal. Oh. Oh. Weapons also scale their damage from some of your attributes. So if the weapon scales from agility and defense, then either of those would increase the damage, I guess, depending on the letter. Like if it's a C agility, or like the one that Gustav has now scales with luck and defense, but defense is C. So defense would scale higher. So the higher the defense, the more the damage, the higher the damage. Its scaling power is defined by the associated letter, ranking from D to S. The curator can upgrade your weapons using Chroma Catalyst. Upgrading weapons increases their attack power and attribute scaling, and also unlocks new passive effects at specific rarity levels. Weapons of different qualities require different Chroma Catalyst to be upgraded. So this is the one we're using now, which I really do I do enjoy. And it looks like, oh, this one requires a polished Chroma Catalyst. I think the challenge and the thing I always worry about with any game that has a variety of different weapons is whether or not it's even worth it to upgrade these, because these still seem like they're probably like the basic weapons. And so I only have one polished Chroma Catalyst, and so I'm not sure if I should upgrade it. And we only have 28 Chroma Catalysts. Hers also requires, but it's level 4. This is level 3. Yeah, this one also doesn't have any additional stats, even though it's a power of 106, and it does have an element, which is nice. It doesn't have any stats like her Troubadour, which I think this makes this, and it has a B defense scaling. I'm going to hold off on Mael upgrading because I feel like we're going to get something. We got to get a new weapon for her soon. I mean, Gustav has 4. I mean, I know we're using this one, but, and so does Lune. Well, that's cool though. At least now we have a way to upgrade our weapons, which for a while we have been curious. And look how far we are. Holy moly. We are very, very far. Is there anything else at the campsite? I guess that's it. We could level up. I think we already did, actually. We were gonna go for Fluette Fury, but I do feel like Mezzoforte would be really good. Reapplies the current stance. I'm just curious how that would work. Like if I were in offensive stance and then attacked and then cast Mezzoforte, would I go back to offensive? Or is that even worth it? Or would it just be better to just do what we've been doing? Rain of Fire also seems like that would be really useful. Because we would attack an offensive, which I think puts us into defensive. We could go with Rain of Fire, which applies 2 more burn. Egide protects allies by taking damage in their place. Okay, so she definitely is a defensive character, which is really interesting. And I guess that makes sense why her defense is one of the highest. Actually, it is the highest, 47. I feel like we definitely should be investing in defense and potentially speed as like her highest stats. Obviously, health is always good, but I feel like I'm going to invest more in defense for her and speed so that she can, she can act first, typically. Cast things like Shell, guard down, or guard up and guard up, or guard up and guard down. Eggy Day. Yeah, I really enjoy Mael. Her play style, the switching of the stances creates something just really dynamic about the way that you use her in combination with other characters. It's really, really fun. Really, really fun. All right. All right. Well, we still haven't found any music yet, but we did get a way to upgrade our abilities. Upgrade our weapons. And I believe that we made it through the flying waters. And so I feel like this is as good a spot as any to end it for today's episode. Let me actually change. I do love the baguette, but I actually do kind of want to go to something a bit more traditional. It's cool that you can still keep the hat and the glasses. Pretty fun. I love that's kind of a fit. That's pretty nice. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me on another episode of our journey through Expedition 33. This game, I mean, it continues to wildly impress me. I'm having such a good time with it. Again, it takes me back to some of the early days of growing up on RPGs like Final Fantasy and things like that, but it provides such a new, unique, dynamic way to play as a turn-based game that I find to be just really, really enjoyable. And I actually find myself really wanting to get into every fight because I feel like it's just a great way to practice with these different abilities. And then you throw in the Luminas as well. And there's just so much to play around with in so many ways. I feel like we're just getting used to the combat. And just when we start to get used to it, something changes. And I don't know. I find that to be really fun. And so I think in the next episode, we'll be going to the village of the Gestrels, which would be really fun, and then kind of see where we go from there. But this was a really, really fun episode. I did not think that the Flying Waters, we still had so much of the Flying Waters to do after the last episode. And yeah, there was a whole new subsect of areas and bosses to fight. The boss fights were so fun. It turned out to be really, really, really good stuff. And so if you do enjoy this episode and you want to support, a great free way to do so is by dropping a like on this video. Comment your thoughts down below on this episode, spoiler free, of course. And if you enjoy cozy commentary for your viewing pleasure, you're already in the right place. Hit that sub button. We would love to have you. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.